Hey guys, welcome to my little office space here again. I just wanted to send you guys a message. I've been receiving a lot of questions recently about marketing, and I just really wanted to connect with you guys and tell you a little story for one that will hopefully encourage you, and then just go through some really quick steps that you guys can take for marketing if you guys are just really feeling overwhelmed right now and not quite sure how to move forward. And this is going to apply in any industry, wherever you're at, whether you work at a church or you own a dental office or you own a salon or you work from home. There's so much that we can be doing, but it's really hard, I think, to figure out. We're all trying to pivot so quickly that we just kind of want to crawl in a hole and hide. And so I'm hoping I can really help you guys today. And I just miss you all, and I wanted to send you guys a message. So first off, with a story, I get asked this question a ton of, so Kristen, what do you do? And honestly, that has been something that I've really tried to narrow down. I think for a long time, I felt like I was a jack of all trades, master of none. And I felt a little insecure about that. And so just kind of wanted to give those of you who really haven't had a really deep look on it, just inside my own story, to walk you through what that journey has been like for me. So as most of you know, I worked for my father-in-law, Marv, who's an oral surgeon in McMinnville, for about 6 years, and I helped him with the marketing of the practice. And then I also helped run a continuing education program for all of the local dentists and specialists in Yamhill County. Wonderful opportunity. I loved the people that I worked with. And on the side of that job, I was also doing freelance work. So I have a background in design, and so I was just taking odd jobs here and there that pertain to marketing or even graphic design. And I started to really get busy. And I remember I was working 70, 80 hours a week, and I finally sat down and I had a conversation with my husband, Greg, who some of you know. I was like, I don't know what to do. And he really encouraged me. He said, Kristen, I really feel like you have what it takes to be a business owner and to really try this and to start your own business and to really provide these services to small businesses because you've had so much hands-on experience. And so I went with it, and a little over 2 years ago, I started my own company, so that's Reverie. And since I've started, I've actually added quite a few people to my team. So I work with a couple videographers. Shout out to Quincy and Kiana, you guys are amazing. And then I have a web designer, Kathy. I have someone who helps with content creation, Sunny, hello. And then I also have another graphic designer that I work with, Jess, who is outstanding. And then a photographer as well, Brittany. Shout out to you too. So, a lot of this has affected not only myself, but I've realized a lot of my contractors, the people that I've hired to really come alongside me and provide just an outstanding service to my clients. And I was reminded of something as I was getting ready today, and I looked at it. So we have property out in Amity, and I looked outside and I saw all of the things that still needed to be done. And I became really crabby about it. I'm like, oh, I have to do this. I have to do this outside. I have to do this. I just don't have enough time. And then I remembered, I stopped for a second and I said to myself, I'm like, do you remember 5, 6 years ago when we first drove out to this property and all it was were blackberries? Like, there was nothing out here. And I'm going to share this photo. I found the photo. I'm going to share this photo with you. You guys are going to freak out when you see it. And it was so encouraging to me, because if I had seen where I was now and I was back there looking at everything, I would have just been like, Lord, take me now. Like, I don't have enough energy to do everything to get to this point. But growth is so slow, and it's on purpose. And so I guess I want to encourage you guys. There's so much you feel like you probably should be doing or could be doing, but just taking really small steps in the right direction is going to get you outstanding results. So I wanted to run through a couple questions. I actually wrote them down so I don't forget, but a couple questions that I've been getting pretty consistently from some of my clients, and then just some of my friends who are business owners that just aren't quite sure what to do. So the first one is, what like, what should I still pay for online marketing if you've hired an agency to help you, whether that's online advertisements. So some people hire an outside agency to run Google ads. So all those ads that you see, if you're typing something in that you want to shop for, an ad will pop up. A lot of companies will build those for you. So should I still invest in Google ads? Should I still invest in keywords? So like specific words that people type in that you can actually buy so that they show up? Or should I just like cancel it altogether? My recommendation for that is this is an awesome time to audit your marketing. So if you already have an agency that you're working with, we've done this with some of our clients too, is just spend time with them going through and really ensuring that you understand the information. So if you're looking at your website traffic, but you've been getting the reports for the past year and you're like, oh, that's great, it looks really fancy and complicated, but you have no idea how to read those reports, this is a great time to really make sure you're understanding it, because every marketing dollar matters right now. So I would really do that. If you need any help looking at anything too, send me a message, because I would be more than happy to just look over something if you have questions about how to analyze your data. The other question I've been getting a lot is it insensitive to sell right now? And I want to encourage you guys, to be honest, I've wrestled with this for a while too. Like, oh my gosh, I don't want to be insensitive right now during COVID and sell what I have. But the reality of it, what I realized is I really had to do some inner work and think, do I have something that I'm genuinely offering that is going to help people during this time? And to be honest, some of my products right now are not going to help. So I had to pivot and I had to say, okay, a lot of people are wanting to get, they might not be investing in graphic design right now, but they really want to get online and they really need a digital product and they really need a landing page. So I had to tweak my design a little bit. And then honestly too, the confidence that I had when I was selling those products, I knew it was a genuine service. I knew I was genuinely serving someone and that it's going to help someone else generate revenue and really help the economy. So I think it's important to think about that. Maybe the thing that you were offering before isn't really going to help right now, but I would just encourage you guys, get creative. We all have unique gifts inside of us, and those are really worth tapping into right now. Like, speak to yourself like you would someone you love, and just really make a list of the things that you're like, man, this has always come naturally to me. These are things that I can really provide, and people will want to pay for things if they're genuinely helping them during this time. So I'm sure everyone has bought something on Amazon at some point. So like during this whole crisis. So people are still buying stuff. The next one is like, what do I do? Like, so I'm not online and I have a brick and mortar shop, or I'm like, I have to be face to face with people. I'm not making any money right now. What do I do? And I would say the first thing before you do anything else and you get overwhelmed with all of the things about going online, get an email list. Even if it's your grandma that's on your email list, I would start an email list. So one of the things I did when I first started my email list is I contacted a lot of other small business owners and I told them what I was doing. And basically I said, look, I'm not going to spam your inbox, but I am going to send you, I'm going to serve you, and I would love to share with you the knowledge that I'm gaining in the marketing field every month. Would you be interested in receiving the information that I have to share with you? And I received all yeses because I was genuinely serving them. And then when the time is right, you can also then share with them if you are ever going to launch something online, or you are going to update them on something that you're doing, they will be more than happy to also pay attention, because you've built that relationship and it's been an authentic one and you've been serving them. So I would say start an email list. If you have any questions on how to do that, truly, I would start an Excel spreadsheet and just first name, last name, email list. And then from there, that's a really great platform to upload to an email campaign provider like MailChimp. I use MailChimp a lot. It's pretty user-friendly. There's a lot you can do with it. And you can just stay in touch with the people that you want to stay in touch with. So number one, get an email list. And then number two, getting something online. So if you have something you want to sell and you don't know how to sell it, again, feel free to send me a message. I'd love to answer any of your questions. Squarespace, awesome platform. Kathy and I have built multiple websites for my clients through there. You can do something very, very basic, and you can do custom coding and have it be really elaborate. So there's a ton you can do. There are some great templates too for just starters. So if you're wanting to get a quick landing page up, if you have a couple products you want to sell, that's a really, really great platform. And again, if you have questions about that, or are feeling kind of stuck or overwhelmed, I would love to just help answer any questions. Let me know too, like what would be helpful for me to share, because over the next couple weeks, I really want to start sharing just some like really good like step-by-step instructions on how to help you guys. And I think honestly, that's right there. That's pretty much it. Those are like the two, I think I had two questions that I get asked a ton, or two questions, but then some of the steps to follow. So I hope that was really helpful. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. You can reach out on my email. Most of you have my phone number. You can reach out on social, whatever you want. Something that I really have been realizing during this time is I went back to a scarcity mindset really, really fast when all of this happened. And I thought, I'm not gonna make enough money. I don't have enough cash flow. What am I gonna do? And then I had to let that go, and I had to check myself and say, what is it that what is my purpose behind this? Like, why did I actually start this company? Why? And truly, when it came down to it, the things that came to mind were, I want to serve the contractors that I work with. I love the people that I work with. I love my clients. I genuinely want to help save people money. I love creating. I love problem solving. I love making things beautiful for people. And I really want to love people well. So it was like, I had to just take a moment and go, okay, these are the things that really matter to me. And the things that mattered before COVID still matter. And those things still matter. So that's really been helpful for me to really just unpack my mind a little bit when it gets really blurry about like, why am I doing what I'm doing? And to also really like be okay sitting and thinking about like what's enough right now. And the gratitude piece, I know a lot of people are talking about it right now, but man, we've got so much to be thankful for. And that BlackBerry jungle that was here before, you know, I could still be thankful for the fact that we had this property, even though it was filled with blackberries, that we were given this property, you know, for a reason, for a purpose, even though there was all this work to be done ahead. So I just want to encourage you, there is so much purpose in the work that you're doing if you know the why behind what you're working forwards to. So love you all. Again, send me any questions, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.